Yo, I played the wrong song, bruh. Oh my goodness. Well, hello, good morning everybody. Welcome to today's stream where we're taking a break from our own KvK to spectate the pass openings of SW versus 60GT. So it should be a really interesting pass opening. Super hyped. Did you guys see the trailer made by Rise of Kingdoms? That's kind of crazy. They're making Instagram posts and everything about this KvK, so we're gonna be going ahead and spectating it on this channel. I'm expecting the stream to last maybe 3 to 4 hours. We'll see how long I could watch other people play Rise of Kingdoms, but it should be a good one. Let me say hello to everyone in the chat. Leo was here earlier saying nice visual. Hey man, I appreciate that. The thumbnail, I've been working on the thumbnails, man. I've been trying to be better on the thumbnail game. Let me see who else in the chat. Got Bite, Darth Beluga, got Yo Koja 3. We got Dirty Dan. What's up, Mr. Dirty Dan? And Kyle and Speed. What's up? What's up? It should be a pretty interesting KvK. For those who do not know, 2605 is actually Chisco's kingdom. There you go. And he is going to be versing against the Titans in 60GT, the Titans that we versed last KvK. So they'll probably see some familiar names in here. Yeah, I remember this guy. I remember this guy. So is this Sean? No, it's not. But yeah, C Will, of course. I'm sure Redline's here somewhere. Spartan. I think this is the Pyrus Caesar. So pretty interesting. We could go ahead and look. I took a screenshot, or I was sent screenshots rather, of the rankings as of yesterday, so we could go ahead and take a look at that. Because I can't look at it in game because I'm spectating from, you know, my farm account. These are the alliance powers. 60GT at 21.3 billion power, SW at 18 billion power, Scuff Tigers at 14.9. We got Trash Pandas at 13.3, Lazy Lions at 13.1. So 1093 with pretty much like 3 alliances that are like 13 bill plus power is pretty crazy. And then we got 2620 rounding up the top 6 for alliance powers. We have alliance kills here. 60GT at 2.5 billion kills is crazy. It's pretty crazy too that Scuff Tigers having 3 alliances. I mean, 1093 having 3 alliances. One of their alliances is 1.4 billion 1.4 trillion rather. This is 2.5 trillion kill points for 1960 and 1.4 trillion for 1093, which is actually more than the one alliance kingdom 2605 at 1.3 trillion power trillion KP themselves. It's too early for this, man. I'm still waking up. And then Lazy Lions and Trash Pandas being up there as well. And then it seems like 2620 being, I look at the KP drop off though, but being like the most consistent with the power as well as the KP. We could go ahead and take a look at the top 6 in terms of kill point power individually. We got Yoda 808 or Justin at 1.1 billion power, Addy at 800 million power. Boom Boom actually was from our continent. I believe originally from 2272. So seeing him in 60GT, we'll see how he performs. Fluffy Pony at 2605. And then Sean and then Leopard being up there as well. And then finally, this is the KP. Osno at 63.3 billion KP is kind of crazy. Ahmad Aziz at 58.5. Arvix 57.1. Leopard at 51.9. Rarely do you see people with 50 billion plus KP, and we have 4 of them in this KvK. Honestly, rarely do you see people with 30 billion plus KP. So it should be a pretty interesting KvK to watch. Just for some context, I guess we could talk about KvK histories. 960, their last KvK, very hard fought. They had a really tough time. No, I'm joking. They kind of wiped us in that 3v5 8 Imperium KvK, where they allied with 2377 and 1671, and they versed 1v in 1034. They versed us in 2268. They versed 1875, which is currently our ally, 1606, and I believe 2891 was the last kingdom. So they beat us there. I believe 2605's last KvK was the 1v3, right? I think it was a 1v3. Let me say hello to the chat real quick. Wally Weaver, what's up? ROK Gosu, what is my predictions? Well, 2605 last 24 hours. The thing that's interesting about Words Unbound, I've never played it, but I've heard about it, and I think I watched 960 versus 2489 back in the day. I can't believe that's like a back in the day thing, but you can't actually build fort walls. You can only build around, I believe, the... Oh wow, thanks tutorial. I'm on my farm account, so why can't I see? Okay, I got like PTSD. I'm like, is there too much people watching right now? But you can only build forts around holy sites, so around these, is this sanctuaries or Hurons? Okay, they're actually useful. Hurons, these two, and then around the passes you can only build forts. So it's all, you're gonna have to hold your flags, which means you have to have a really good open field. So it's gonna be really tough for 2605. The zone is so big though, like look how many flags you have to go just to hit the middle point of Greenwell. So I don't know, I think they could last 24 hours. We'll have to see though. Redline versus a ghoul. 1 hour 13 minutes and your fight starts too. Yo Lambo, good luck with your KvK. Wait, Dirty Dan, you're migrating? What's the alliance situation? What did the alliance situation end up with this KvK? I think it's like a free-for-all where all the Imperiums are by themselves and then the other kingdoms are all allied together. It's kind of weird. And that's the thing about Diplo and Imperium. There's always some next kind of drama. I'm not part of the Diplo team, but yeah, it's gonna be 960 versus 2605 versus 1093 versus the other 12 kingdoms, I guess is the way that it went down. What's up, Hosta? How you doing, brother? We got Seek in here as well. 1v1v1v3. Yeah, there you go. Best commentator? Bro, I literally slipped in my words so many times, but I gotta get used to waking up in the mornings because I'm gonna be doing a lot more of these pass opening streams. If you guys didn't know, I foolishly quit my job yesterday to pursue YouTube full-time. Well, not yesterday. Last week to pursue YouTube full-time. My first day full-time was this Monday, technically, I guess. So we're in the grind, man. We're in the grind. I'm going to give myself a full year of full-time YouTubing to see how it goes. And then if not, then I'll just go back to the 9-to-5 grind and quit YouTube. But in the meantime, I get to do more EU-friendly streams, yay. And I get to do these patch opening streams when I would usually be working, so. Fluffy Pony in the KP list? I don't know, actually. I only took a screenshot of the top 6 off of the farmer account I have in 960, so. What's up, Texan? Moonlight, how you doing? It was hard. It was. I mean, it wasn't the worst. It wasn't. I don't think it was the hardest KvK you guys ever had, though. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it was. There was no threat to you guys winning KvK. Steamroll for a GT. I could see it, honestly. Like, open fielding's so momentum based, and I actually think. I've never played this KvK, so if you guys play this KvK, let me know. I feel like random teleporting so much more important than normal KvKs. And I don't know, like, we could take a look at the average 960 player. Like, I'm pretty sure all these people could random. Okay, maybe not this one. Like, I'm pretty sure all these people could random teleport into the zone and then just have way faster refreshes. If we look at the average SW player, okay, well, that's pretty crazy. Like, the people in the front here could teleport, but if you're in the front, then I don't know if you should really be in the front. You know what I mean? We start getting to the back here and you see the 73 millions. Like, those people can't random teleport. The 82s, 79s. So it's going to be tougher for SW because they're going to have to refresh a lot. It's going to be really tough for them to refresh because it's going to be 960 marches. And we saw this in our KvK against them. They're just going to random teleport and they're just going to destroy your murder ball, pick it off slowly. By the time you get up, you're just going to be whittled down. So ooh, it's going to be tough. I could definitely see a situation where SW will be forced to just hold their flag lines. They won't be able to fill their forts, and then from there it's going to be like a really tough time for them. We'll have to see. 960, I believe, is undefeated. Yeah, they go to 2268. They need more content creators. I mean, Dirty Dan would be a welcome addition. We always need more Garrisons. Just watch Lilith's official video for this KvK on the Rock channel. Truly 960 supporter Lilith. Lol. I mean, it is pretty crazy that they're advertising this KvK super heavy, but maybe it's like it is one of the first big KvKs in the new year. Maybe it's like their directive this year to try to be more involved with the community, and this is one of their ways. Like, if it was 1365 versus whoever, like, I don't know, like, hopefully they'll be doing this more with these type of KvKs, because I don't know, I feel like if I was in a KvK that's being advertised by Lilith, they'd be pretty hype. Congrats on the YouTube full-time, let's go. Yo, Kyle, appreciate it. It's still nerve-wracking, but it's nice knowing that I have a lot of time to edit. The past couple of videos were a bit rushed, but hopefully the next couple of ones will be up to snuff. We can go ahead and look at the murder balls here. So you can see SW is building a ball here. They also have like these farm account marches. For those who do not know, these are probably going to be the build team for them. And then this is probably a swarm team. You got Chiskel here. Yeah, these are like the high-powered, high-tech powered players and all that stuff. So this is definitely the swarm team. They got the Richard. I'm guessing this is to, and they got the buffers and all that stuff. So they're all set up to swarm this pass. I'm expecting the same thing from 960. And you could tell that they don't really have too much of a murder ball. The people murder balling up are probably the people that are lower powered. Is this yeah. So the people lower powered, because they can't random teleport, they're going to be murder balling up probably with a flag line. But the murder ball is not as big for 960 because everyone's just waiting in their cities to random teleport. So we'll have to see what happens. Greenwell. Does anyone know what 1093 is doing in their zone? Like, is there any fights for them? Is any of the 4 kingdoms gonna fight them? I'd guess not, because they're crazy. They're honestly like 3 AC kingdoms by themselves. Okay. Whew. Yo, I'm not zooming out anymore. I'm not zooming out. Did you see that? It said too many spectators. Oh my gosh. The pass opens, I should put a timer in 5 minutes. I don't know, it's too late. We don't need a timer anymore. I'll just do this. 1 out of 3. 1/3 of 960 will burn SW. I mean, we'll have to see. Just got my 3rd hunter inscription. Autarchs will become useless after getting 6 of themselves for wedge. I think probably with the new updates that they're planning for March, they might add more inscriptions and stuff to the KvK shop. I'd expect them to, because yeah, like, there's only so much what is it, the scroll, or is it like the horn or whatnot that gives you the KvK stuff. So SW is so weak, right? I feel like there's a really strong alliance. Last KvK, last KvK. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. The morning heebie-jeebies. Let me drink some water. Last KvK, they did their downtime was their biggest downfall, in my opinion. Like, I feel like if they were just consistently online, similar to 960 players and all that stuff, like they could have potentially won that KvK, but during their downtime they just free brain, and then that was like their downfall. Yeah, I feel like if they kept catering and making videos for more KvKs, it'd be hype, Diego. Was expecting Lilith to call me out by name, but maybe next video it would be like 960 SW and Henry's Kingdom go 1v1v1, because Henry's from 1093, so yeah. What's up, Koa? 60GT is in the bottom here. By the way, I'm working on my stream deck. That's the cool thing about being full-time, is that yesterday my whole objective was to figure out the stream deck stuff. So we got the zoom in here, so we could zoom in and, you know, look at the details of this of these commanders and stuff, I guess. Of course, we got the classic red arrow, so I could point at Trajan. We doing stuff. We trying to do stuff here. I only got a couple memes in here. I got the hooray! I got the classic hooray. We got the anime wow, and then this one only works when I'm like crafting the heavenly one. Is it a bit too loud? Let's check audio. Yeah, it's a bit too loud. There you go. Can't believe it took me a full day to learn that stuff, but we're figuring it out. Where did Lilith advertise this KvK? They had a promo for it on their official channel, the Rise of Kingdoms channel on YouTube, and they've been posting it on Instagram. Like, they've been putting the stats, they put the map, all that kind of stuff. So yo, what's up, Tash? How you doing, man? I still pull. Is it, who do you think will win this zone? GT SW. Oh, there you go. They're starting with the buffing marches here. A minute before the pass opens. So they're like rage loading, I believe it's what's going on here. They got the Joan of Arcs, the epic Joan of Arcs, to rage load their marches, and then we'll see as soon as they start hitting the pass that it'll instantly skill proc. The other situation I see this be used is actually during the Lohar's Trials, or whatever that event is. Lohar's Arms Training, rather. Lohar's Trials, is that a thing? Where you rage load so that you can instantly pop the Lohar. Same thing, it's the same situation here where they're trying to instantly pop this pass. The reason why getting this pass early super, like, they just instantly skill procced. The reason why getting this pass super early is important is because whoever gets the pass first gets to spam a bunch of forts. So if you got this pass, 960 could just spam forts around like all of the Hurons, and then SW wouldn't be able to build any forts at all. And like, they're backing off when yellow, as you do. because the lower your march is in terms of health, the less damage it does. So Bing Nevsky seems to be the pairing of choice for 60 GT for these passes. A lot of single target skill damage. So it makes sense. Honestly, Bing Nevsky was really strong. Oh wait, they don't have a third. There you go. A bit of a delay for the third refresh there. Yo, God Straight, what's up, man? With the 5 gifted GGs to God Straight. Appreciate you, man. It's been a pleasure fighting with you in KvK. And hopefully, you know, we could get this dub. Appreciate it. And Aces High, Huang, Massis, Izumi, and Lore. Welcome to the Goblin Gang, and courtesy of God Straight. What's up, Jack? Cool. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy those emotes. I'm gonna be, if you guys didn't notice, my videos have been members only. As soon as I finish editing them, I put them on YouTube, put in members only. So there's like, I don't know, 12 to 10 hours of early access. It's not that big of a diff, but there is that. I'm trying to do more members stuff, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Yo, Godstraight, I'm gonna tell you, this KvK has been really weird for 2268, just because HA is like such an on-off switch KvK, but usually like we just go all out until from the beginning of the fights to end, but because it's like we don't know when to start, like it's been weird. But hopefully during KL we could just go all out and then call it there. So we got some fort drops by a 960. SW actually getting their fort drops as well. I think they got their pass faster. Maybe around the same time. But SW getting the fort drops is pretty big. They are going to be able to at least fill some forts around their own Huron here. Let's check the passes. Oh, there you go. The 60, and look at this teleport spot. That is crazy. The 60 GT fort just being at SW's pass here. So it looks like, oh no, that's 60 GT's pass. Okay, we're chilling. Everything looks standard. Oh yeah, Greenwell is the middle point. I thought 60 GT like big showed their cojones and just like fort dropped right on top of SW's pass. I think that's what 1093 did against 1307. But it looks like all the forts are pretty standard here. We see the 960 murder ball walking up. I just so happened to randomly click Tasty Tacos March. Yeah, all these forts are just placed, so they're just chilling. SW putting their, oh wow, look at that. That's what I'm saying. These random teleports. Now they have 2 whales right next to the SW fort. It's gonna be tough for SW without a murder ball to actually fill. Oh, they got Ahmad Aziz up here too, so it's gonna be really tough for SW to fill their forts here, because of they just got a bunch of marches just waiting for oh wow, I wonder why they teleported out. That's a good TP spot for that 960 player. Because yeah, look how slow the farm marches walk. And watch this be a 960 player right here. Oh, it is. It's Yakuza Kid. Oh, he's not random teleporting there though. I love how you can just see where they're random teleporting if you just zoom out. But yeah, it looks like they're murder balling up on this side. I mean, I don't think any of these forts will drop just because it'll take so long for the flag lines to get up there. Like take a look at the flag lines here. It's gonna take super long for 60 GT to walk up there. By the time that they get here, the fast build will probably be done. So they could try to delay and get some free farm kills, but I guess it's, at the end of the day, it won't matter too much. We'll have to see. What is 1111? 369. Oh, what is this? We already got some fighting from 60 GT players, just interrupting the walk of SW. And put this away. It's really important that SW, I think they definitely need to get their flags, like, this is high priority. And wow, they actually didn't start building their flags until now. Interesting. Like, this is a really slow flag build time. This is their first flag out of the pass, although I'm guessing they're flagging from here as well. But yeah, look, there's 60 ZT marches just standing outside of the SW. Oh, this is an ex 1254 member, so I guess ooh, are these are mains, but these are farms though. Okay, they're turning back now. But yeah, 60 GT just doing their best to delay the territory of SW here. You know, Seawill's yeah, nope, I'm good. I'm just gonna go the other way. That's crazy. This is a 2 60 GT players. I'm like, there's no way they murder ball against this like mini ball that SW has together, right? There's no way. What is this, Alloys? Oh shoot, Alloys migrated to 2605. I didn't know that. We could take a look at some of the pairs here. Zhuge Liang with Herman Prime seems to be the go-to archer pair. We got no, let me see what other pairs. We got, of course, Nev Joan. I'm seeing some Guan Yu. Let's check what the secondary commanders are. It's Sepia Liu Che, Guan Yu with Sargon, I believe is what I saw. But yeah, they're able to finally get some people in this flag, but it was delayed enough. Like, we could go ahead. I'm surprised that this one is actually delayed though. Like, this flag is 3 minutes now, but I'm pretty sure 960 already finished their first flag. Yeah, they did. So, but to the people that played this KvK before, do the flag lines even matter that much, or is it you just build the forts and then from the forts you flag out? But the forts aren't being filled either because of all the 960 random teleporters. Look, 960 and the SW murder ball. There's like 5, 6 960 players here. They're just eating up these SW players that are just walking through them. I wonder what the call is for SW here. Are they just like, we got to get to these forts, we got to build them, just walk through? Because if that's the case, they're just going to be giving a lot of KP to 960, and I'm not sure if they'll even make it to the fort. You could start to see like the murder ball coming through, but look at how trimmed out the murder ball is. And this is because of all those SW players, as we were talking about. Look, there's SW players getting stuck back here. There's just 60 GT marches everywhere. And that's the power about random teleporting, is that you kind of distract the murder ball from being able to walk up to their forts to murder ball up, because there's going to be some people that just don't follow the ball. There's just going to be people, they see an enemy and they just start walking towards it. But they still do have a decent amount of players. You'll have to see if 960 could actually hold this line. If 960 holds this line, then this zone's going to be over in 24 hours. But it does look like 960 is regrouping around. Ah, there you go. And this is not a joke. This guy actually, J-Ken in 98, last KvK, actually used siege towers, and I think is the only person in Rise of Kingdoms that I've ever seen invest in the actual siege gear. Whoever with Guan Sargon will lose. Yeah, Guan Sargon's tough. Yeah, the KP chases, exactly, Lambo. And honestly, there's always gonna be people like that in every kingdom. It sucks, but it's just part of the game. I think J Towers is now J Cannon, so rebranded. Random TPs is one of my least favorite mechanics ever. It's definitely a whale thing to do. Like if you're a normal 27.7 million pleb like me, like you can't random teleport, but the zone will be over in 24 hours. If they don't get these forts up, this zone will definitely be over in 24 hours. So these are the bad things that are happening to 2605 right now. One, their flag lines are slower than 60 GT. That's a mix of 60 GT having marches around the flags and denying them from building. And also that initial flag from the past just shows that they're kind of not focused on the flag line. And I think they're trying to focus on these forts building. But two, the random teleports of 60 GT just being able to delay these, delay this murder ball. We take a look at 60 GT. This is probably like 3, 4, 5 players denying the full SW murder ball from getting to these forts. This fort finally started building. This fort has no one inside of it. Let's check the SW fort. SW has 11 hours before it gets built, meaning it's not even like close to full. So everything is going in 60 GT's favor at this moment in time. Full YSG. Is this the KvK where you can use like some relic or something and then it makes the YSG stat cav or something? It is, right? Yeah, whereas Unbound, like you could kind of pair. You're gonna see some wacky pairs. SW murder ball will be drained before 60 main murder ball comes. And that's the thing. Although SW did push up, so this is a plus. We see the arrow tower trying to put in work. So I think at least these SW F4 forts should be able to build. As we see 60 GT murder balling up here. I'm wondering if their main objective is to deny the SW fort. If they deny the SW fort, the reason why that'd be pretty big is because these are farm account shells, so they don't have sanctuaries, all that kind of stuff. Well, maybe they do, I don't know. SW is a One Alliance kingdom after all, so maybe this is their main farm alliance shell that has all of the Hurons and well, what do they call it? Circles and stuff. But is there any eyes on the 60 GT murder ball? I think this might be it. I think there's like 2 SW players that were able to random teleport. We got Fluffy Pony here. We got KVD. But that's the tough part. They have like 2 players that random teleported, but it's just for 960. That's like their whole, like half their alliance random teleported, right? So although they are fighting their hearts out in this murder ball here, but it's looking like they are at least able to keep, I don't know, 2 to 3 players from 60 GT. And 60 GT actually getting pushed back here, or rather deciding to walk back here, allowing SW to fill their fort. So they denied time, but it wasn't that bad, to be honest. Like if they fill this fort now, which they did, this is a full fort. They got 2 hours 40 minutes. I doubt they could flag up in 2 hours 40 minutes. So this SW fort is for sure going to build. But if we check the SW flag lines here, and look at this, they got 60 GT players on their flag line. 12 seconds left until this flag builds. Let's go ahead and check the 60 GT flag line. They already built the second flag. They're on their third flag already. So, but how much time is on the third flag? They're building their third flag already. So they're like one full flag up on SW. Because usually you meet on the letters, because the letters are the midpoint, and that's the interesting part about this KvK. I look at it as like a loading bar, because how far up a kingdom is pretty much dictates how how much of the zone they control. But it looks like for the initial territory grab, 60 GT will at least be able to take a lot of it. Yeah, they're gonna swarm some GT cities. That'd be pretty crazy if Yoda just swarms 960 cities. Okay, so the poll is 60 GT favored, which is fair. I mean, people from 2605 probably didn't expect to win this zone either, but they are trying to push out here, and this is a good recovery. They were able to fill this fort 2 hours 20 minutes until it builds, so we'll definitely build. The real question is how much of their flag line will they be able to have, right? Like how many marches are coming from the south? Are you talking about these marches? Yeah, this is. We did see Tasty Taco in the initial murder ball from the past, so this is the 960 murder ball now. The 960 murder ball is now getting to the SW murder ball. The sad faces, man, the sad faces are kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Like, look at the amount of sad faces just coming from SW. It's kind of crazy. I think they got wipes. Damn. Yo, this is a thick white line, bro. Look at that. That's crazy. 960 even pilots alts when afraid they are top tier cheats, lol. I mean, the thing is that unfortunately that's just the meta in Rise of Kingdoms. Whoa, what is this? Oh, I'm like, why is there a full siege march? It's like, oh no, this is the this is the. It looks so weird. Unfortunately, that's just the meta though. Like piloting and all that kind of stuff. If you're gonna be an Imperium KvK, the thing is, like, let's talk about piloting for a little bit. It's one of those things where if it's not gonna be punished, then unfortunately it's just one of those things where you gotta do it, or your opponents are gonna do it, and then you're just gonna be in a disadvantage.
Stonks.
Like for me, when there's fighting, I've streamed 18 hours, and that's enough for me to to not need a pilot. But you know, not everyone could play 18 hours in a pass opening. So, by the way, these guys are. Do you see that? Okay, I'm gonna highlight that mechanic real quick, where they walked in, tried to get them to target them, and then walked back. So they're trying to catch SW players slipping, who initially targeted the first player walking in and then walked back so that they could go into the murder ball. Just those little small things. Interesting micro from 960 players. Is it meta cheating? What a sad state of the game. I mean, it is what it is, right? Like, they're literally, and we talked about this in the Creator Corner podcast before, where there's literally a feature in game, right, which allows you to have a secondary password. Why would you need a secondary password if no one else is going to be in your account. So it's kind of like they made systems for piloting. Did Chisco say they're strong in 60 GT? I don't know. Maybe that's a misquote. I'm pretty sure Chisco knows that the kingdom, they're trying to build like 60 GT. They're trying to build a kingdom in the same like one alliance, super powerful players concentrated into one alliance type of vibe. But I don't think they're saying that. At least I haven't heard though. I don't know. If someone got a clip, we could see. Yeah, Leo, I thought that I thought the same thing where 60 GT would have dropped forts all around this this Huron. I will say though, 60 GT are kind of they're kind of mean where they like they intentionally let people in zones so that they could get more KP. Maybe it's gonna be one of those things, but at the same time they got 1093 in another zone, so that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be a tough fight. He made it very clear their chances were not high to win. Yeah, that's exactly the same verbiage I think I've heard from Chisco as well when I was talking to him, because I did cast with him in Grand Prix, right? Frosty said secondary passive to stop your drunk self from doing mistakes. I mean, I guess. Chad's rally got wiped before it got to the fort. I mean, we could see the 60 GT murder ball just... They're probably going to go to the flag line now. Like, if I had to guess. That's crazy. They have like 5 players. They have like 4 or 5 players just standing in front of their flag line with a murder ball here. And this is exactly what... if I was 2605, like what I would do as well is just murder ball with each flag. Try to play off territory and off refresh timers. And we will start to see the 960 marches roll through. We got Warday chassis at 235 million power. Damn, what the hell? Wasn't he like getting rallied last KvK? Echo, appreciate it. I'm trying my best. Which chord? Let's see. Yoda zeroing cities? Is that why they're teleporting out? 593. I see red line here. Let's see. We got Ihara and Redline, the two streamers from 960. Redline versus Chisco, by the way. I just noticed that. Top 3 pre-KvK? Ah, you pushed pre-KvK. I gotcha. Can I view Chis? I don't know where he is. The crazy thing is, this is 960. That then they only migrate. I think they only migrated in 3 people, like 9 people, right? Because they saw it Imperium. It's pretty tough to. It's pretty tough to stay relevant without migration, and that's why like staying Imperium is pretty like bad. But I don't know. They still look really strong. Alright, let's see. 6. Sorry, my cousin's making noise in the background. 6. Oh, found him. Hey, hit it the 20 bill KP mark. Where is this? Oh. He's kind of in no man's land right now. But at the same time, like, what does 2605 do in this situation, right? Like, this isn't really doing too much, but at the same time, what is Chiss supposed to be doing? I guess being the murder ball with the flag line and trying to progress the flags as much as possible. But bro, these flags are not gonna lie, like 960 could just spread out their marches in front of the flag line and completely block the flag placement. But it looks like that's not their priority. Their priority is just to get as much KP as possible, which is fair. Which is fair. Like realistically, if 960 wanted to win this zone as fast as possible, just put all your marches like in lines here. Like you won't be able to build. Oh my goodness, look at this, man. GT complaining because of lack of fight. Oh man, I'm low-key getting flashbacks, low-key. But the thing is, like last KvK, our pass openings were actually good because pass openings was when all of us were on. 1v like 1034 and 2268 is what I'm referring to. 1v versus 960. But in a 1v1 kingdom scenario, 960 or 1v1 alliance even is just gonna be so tough. Yeah, Will of D, appreciate it, man. Just really said GT will dodge them because 2605 will drain them. Yo, pro, you didn't have to, man. Greatly appreciated. Thank you for the 50. Congrats on going full time. Excited to see next year of content from you. Hey, man, you're gonna. I'm probably gonna have you be part of some of it, so I appreciate you, man. Yeah, we checked out Chiss's City earlier. Like, it's just such a tough situation for SW. Like, I don't even know what you do in this case. Like, you just wait for the forts to build, I guess, and try to play off that. Like, there's 2 hours left on this fort. I'm guessing that fort's as full as possible. We could go ahead and check the GT flag line. They're gonna mount it up here. Okay, I see. I was like, why are they going so? Oh, they're gonna be at the pass soon. Oh my goodness. Damn, what the... Pro, did you mean to do it twice? I bet you Pro didn't mean to do it twice.
Stonks.
What is going on?
Congrats on going full-time. Excited to see this next year of content from you.
Oh my goodness. We got Pro with the 2 50s and God straight with the 50 as well. My goodness. Oh. greatly appreciated. Oh my, I could eat now. I've been eating ramen. No, I'm playing. Appreciate you guys a ton. I'm looking forward to it, man. We got a lot of content lined up. It's in the works. It's in the works. Stop copying me.
Congrats on going full-time. Excited to see this next year of content from you.
Hard to say, but most of the SW players came from the KDs that lost their KvK. So they are unloyal people. Interesting. I mean, if more people want to copy, I'll take it. No, I'm joking. Yoda was apparently swarming down cities, but he's like near the SW fort as well.
Stonks.
Congrats on going full-time. Excited to see this next year of content from you.
throw their ramen out. I mean, I've been eating some Indomie though, not gonna lie. But that's a choice. That's a choice. Indomie slaps. 605 probably has a bunch of applicants anyways. The tough part about migration is finding the right players. Like, I know it sounds bad, but there's a reason why people migrate, and you have to find the people that are migrating because of the kingdom and not because of them. Does that make sense? Because if they're migrating from out of a good KD, there has to be a reason why they're migrating out of that situation. If it's because the kingdom's dying, that's like a good situation to pick up a migrant. But if it's, I don't know, like you really have to interview them and see why they're migrating out. Need to stay retired to afford my fandom for Ploto. Oh, and they're back at the passes here. Damn. What now? What's the next plan? Like what do we do? Shout out Indonesia. Yo, Indomie slaps, man. I think my girlfriend wants to go to Bali one day, so maybe we'll end up in Indonesia. G2 will build a fort at 2605's pass. I think they already covered it with their I guess could they build up here maybe? Maybe the food node blocks it. I don't know. I'm not a territory guy, so what do you guys think of Warriors Unbound as a KvK game mode, by the way? Like, it's such a big map, but there's no forts. Do you guys like it or what? They are using skillful. I checked the flags, it's just that they're not getting filled. Like, this is definitely a skillful proc. 4% at 8 minutes is definitely skillful. Oh, you could. I didn't even know you could do that. So much hype for 30 minutes of fighting GG. I mean, we still have to see. Like, we still have to see 1903. I mean, 1903. That's my KvK. 1093. Yeah, I heard Yodo is zeroing cities as well, but Bali's amazing. Damn, might have to book that trip, but I don't know. Maybe. If we become a more successful streamer, that'll be like the milestone. We'll do Bali vlogs. Worst KvK mode by far, even Desert Conquest was better. Don't like the KvK game mode? Just like it for 1v1? It's too big of a map. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking as well. There's just so much space and... I mean, if you're barb chaining though, like it must be good. There's so much space. Is the KvK over? No, not. It isn't. There's still another fight for 60 GT. And I guess also for 2605. My question is, what does 2605 do from here though? Oh my goodness. Map is way too big, and having place forts at enemy starting zone to lock them is annoying too, since it will burn them 24/7. I see, because they have to touch the path. You're right. Yeah, Leo, I feel you. I wonder what's being said in Lost Kingdom chat, bro. Lost Kingdom chat for 960 KvKs are always so degenerate. It's pretty crazy. Yo, people from 960, do you guys still have to stream with delay? Like, is this like turn delay off right now? Could send some people to deal with the left side. I guess we could check the other map, other side. Like 960, this is not a fight. I think 960 has its own for free. They're building forts here. Although, wait, they do have people here. I don't know. If 960 goes there though, isn't that bullying? Like, isn't that's like online bullying? We could see 1093 doing their thing in this zone as well. 1093 just being able to take both zones. So yeah, it looks like, I mean, this zone there are some people in here, but I don't think they're not building, so I guess they're just there for fun. And yeah, there's a graphics glitch, by the way. This always happens during big KvKs where you can't see them, you can't see the territory on the map. And now this is gonna be a hard flag to fill. I don't know how this might be the end of the flag line for SW. Chis has a 10-minute delay. Yeah, that's normal. Main course is 1093. That would be like 13 billion power alliances. Oh, wait, there you go. SW coming out. Let's go. Alright, we gotta cheer for SW. 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 Yeah, Piltong being there is crazy. Yo, they're pushing though. Oh, they're building sideways. Let's go. Get more TP space. Oh my goodness. Oh, 60GT's balling up though. 960's balling up. They're like, yeah, let's not do this back and forth fighting. Let's all ball up and then push into them and just like wipe them. That's the plan right here. Let's see. They got the YSG incense emotes coming out. Let's see. Oh wow, we got king skills. Now they're going in. There you go. They're playing this like it's dark. We see Cortex out here with the Guan Yu. I wonder what much he's using. Guan Yu who? You can see the Herman Prime AoE poison just doing wonders out in the open field. Oh, it's Guan Yu with was that Nebu I saw? I would check the dots, but like we can't tell the difference. Yo, what's up, Shappy? How you doing, man? Oh, you know, I got the... Oh, I told you the wrong information, by the way. I thought it was this Saturday. But... Wait. Oh my gosh. By the way, Shappy Gaming's back to YouTubing again. Give him some love. Doing some good testing with Herman Prime as well as City Skins. Yo, my bad, bro. There you go. Let's check picking the position. GT should be under 1093 position wise. That would be a crazy zone to watch. Let's do a poll. Who do you think would win? 1960 or 1093? Yeah, this this is pretty dominant, bro. Oh my goodness. I voted 1093, but it chose 960. Rigged. Yeah, this is a 960 fanboy stream. Nah, I'm joking. Is 93 actually gonna verse the 12? What are the other kingdoms? Are they A seeds or B seeds? Anyone know? Like what are the other kingdoms? Without domain, 93 easy wins against 9. Oh, this is the domain KvK. You're right. People that are playing this game, what do we think about the domain system? Is it good? Is it bad? Like, are there B and C seeds? Ain't no way. That's crazy. Imagine being a C seed and is that what they're calling them? The G4s? All low KP. I mean yeah, we saw like the highest KP was 250 billion, right? 250 billion? What is that? 5 peacemakers. Domain's good for one alliance KDs. They removed domain, I think? Nah, they didn't. I saw the when I was searching up the KvK map, I saw there's like 3 different options for 960 KvKs. Or you mean like in future KvKs they're not gonna put domain? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. We'll have to see, because like my KvK is the last KvK without domain, so I wonder if my farm accounts will. My farm accounts this KvK have been slacking, so they might not even make it to the list. 250 bill is actually really good for lower seed for sure, 100%. But what I'm saying, that's the top of the 12 kingdoms, you know what I mean? So that's like the ceiling for them. Oh. So domain, for people that don't know, if your kingdom has more than, I believe it's 800 players that are City Hall 25, you can select 800 players to go into KvK with you. All the other players go into another KvK map. So they what do you call it? Limit the amount of players that kingdoms could bring into KvK at a time to 800 players. And people are saying that this is to limit farm filling. This is so that, you know, you could make it so rogues can't get into your KvK, all that kind of stuff. You registered after 916, didn't get domains. Oh, interesting. Yeah, maybe this is like the guinea pig. Although they use like one hell of a KvK to to launch a new system. Like this is a pretty high profile KvK. I think it's the king. I'm not too sure. Someone in 960 or 1093 or 2605, like, let us know how the domain system works. Am I going full time? Yeah, I'm trying it out for year gains. We're trying it out. We try it out. We'll see what happens. It seems to be doing pretty well so far. You gotta choose alliances. Gotcha. Is Pioneer? I mean, the thing is, like, some KvK modes, they just, for example, Siege of Orleans, they had two back-to-back hit. They had back-to-back by Pioneer KvKs. I see. That is a lot of alliances. I quit my full-time job. Yeah, my last day was January 26th. So, how am I doing? I'm doing good speed. Must be low strategy to help 960 be undefeated. Honestly, the thing that's crazy though is there's 800 players per kingdom, but the camps that have multiple kingdoms, it's 800 players. Like, so there's 4 kingdoms in each camp, right? So meaning that there's 3,200 accounts that could get into the KvK. So, yo, gains, man. It's scary, but we're trying it out. Cause the thing, it got to the point where there was so much I wanted to do with YouTube, but I felt like I was half-assing both YouTube and my job. So I'm like, I gotta pick one or the other. So I decided to try out YouTube for a year, pursue the dream, and if it doesn't work out, then I could just go back to work and quit YouTube. Focusing on ROK. I'm planning on expanding, but for now, I'm not. I want to focus on ROK for now. Oh, you're on the wrong account. Every single active City Hall 25 account is being considered during matchmaking. Damn, that's crazy. Let's see the flag lines, by the way. We've just been watching the Murdball fights. They do have flags walking up here. There is still skillful craftsmen on them. They made it to War Daddy Chatsky's city, and they're about to go to, like, touch their fort line. Let's check the flag line for 960. Wait, where's the pass? Oh shoot, wait, they're far. Wait, this is... Wait, did I look here? They're up to here already, wow. I guess they're at the same spot, actually. Like, pretty much at the same spot. Got MX flags coming up there too, so... This zone will last another day. So who knows, maybe we'll stream it again tomorrow. But it is looking pretty dominant. Oh, they're A to B seeds, okay. Yeah, I was like, there's no way C to D, I mean not C to D, but A B seeds got or C seeds got matched up against these KDs, right? That'd be crazy. I didn't think there was anything wrong with KvKs as they were. Like, it wasn't like the port wall, obviously we're doing it right now. It's part of the meta. It makes KvKs last longer. I think the changes that they made to the forts that are planned for March was enough. I didn't think that they needed to limit the amount of accounts into the Lost Kingdom. I don't know. How long till Craftsman's gone? Does anyone know how long Craftsman lasts? I'm not a territory guy, so.
Stonks.
I got a stonker. Is that a sub? Yeah, thanks for all the new subs, by the way. Greatly appreciated. They're 4 low AC. Gotcha, gotcha. I think I actually have some ex kingdom mates in one of these KDs. 1 hour? Alright, so how long have I been streaming? It's about to wear off. I see red line up in here. Okay. Going off of the Boudica? What is he pairing with the Boudica? Yeah, red. Use a skill cycle real quick. Actually, no. The secondary commanders don't show up in these huge murder balls, huh? Do you guys like it better if we watch the fight with the zoom, or is that weird? Maybe just like this. I'm still testing new Stream Deck stuff, so get to see the marches. Oh, was that a YSG? I think I saw a YSG. No, Redline's using Ashurbanipal. Oh, I forgot he was a whale. Yeah, he's he's an archer rally lead, so that makes sense. Yeah, this is crazy. Oh, that wasn't a red line? Oh, whoops. Hey, what's up, Tatsu? I don't know, man. Like, I mean, so people were telling me why she's better than Nebu, but people are telling me that Nebu's a poor man's Ashurbanipal. So I'm using Boudica Nebu. People are saying 960 gonna win against 1093. Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Food is better to pair with Boudica Prime. YSG, Nebu. Let's put some other options. I think I see Artie. I saw some Tommy back in the day. I don't like Tommy. I think Nebu's better for the March speed as well, but that's just me. Bad Boy Kyle and this is Sparta. I mean, they're fighting. SWB fighting out here. I think Artie might be best in slot, but I don't have Artie. I don't know. That most? Ashurbanipal for sure, but I don't have Ashurbanipal. It's just for... I recently made a video, by the way, check it out if you're interested. It's a tier list for all the daily special offer commanders. And Artemisia's there, YSG's there, and Nebu's there. I kind of put them all in the same tier. And I put Tommy in A tier. Honestly, in hindsight, maybe Tommy's in the same tier as them as well. For a pure damage glass cannon, YSG definitely is the way to go. But for Nebu has that like mobility, it has all damage, like it's still pretty strong. And then Artemisia is just so tanky. So I don't know. I'm not the Archer guy, so I tried YSG and I was just getting like run down, so I just switched to Nebu and still trading pretty. It's not one of my best marches, but still trading pretty decently. And the thing is, like, it's hard to quantify what's good and what's bad because like the gear on that march isn't the best. It's just full legendary without iconics. Because oh no, I think it is iconicized, but there's no leveled iconics, if that makes sense. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, they're just building flags everywhere, and I guess the thing for these flags is, if they build them, these cities will have to random teleport, or they will be teleported out. So they're low-key building flag lines on 960 cities, so that 960 gets teleported out. So it looks like 960 is preemptively teleporting out themselves. Now I just gotta wait until flags touch, and we'll see the swarms. Yeah, that's gonna be a while though. Man, this KvK game modes. Like, how long does it take for flags to touch? This is like Call of Dragons, not gonna lie. Like, the pace of this KvK is kind of like Call of Dragons, where you just like fighting and then you have to wait until the flags touch. It's giving me COD vibes. Maybe if YSG is better, maybe I'll try YSG again in Kingsland. We'll see. Can I pair? Which pair would be you? CPU, Guan, Sargon, Liu. Best pair. Honestly, Guan, CPO, and then Sargon, Liu, Che, right? That's also the same thing that I have. I really like the CPO with Liu Che, but the Guan Sargon doesn't do it for me. Like, this KvK, I'm probably gonna lean heavily into Guan with Guan CPO and then Sargon Liu Che. Evens out the march speed. There's a lot of good stuff, so. I'll get fun when the zone stabilizes a bit. We'll have to see if SW is able to stabilize. That's gonna be a big if. Is 2605 overrated? I don't think so. I feel like people have been like roasting them this whole like the whole time. I don't know who's rating them highly. Because to be overrated, you have to have people to be like, you know, this is the best KD ever, all that kind of stuff. I feel like they used to be overrated. Like when they went against 1846. But nowadays, I feel like after that 1v3, people have been trashing them this whole time, right? Like, I feel like 2605 has been getting memed on this whole KvK. $960 overrated. Nah, yeah, 960 is like they won a zone in a 1v2, so like that versus 2 Imperiums, and of course 2268, one of the lowest Imperiums in the scale. 1034 wasn't in the peak of their powers either, but they're only trash because of it's the Chisco hate club. I see, I guess. Yeah, yo, 960 getting pushed back. Tash, what's going on, man? Tash is from 960, by the way, so I'm just playing. Oh, look, thanks for all of the support. This is like my first stream going full time. I don't expect to have $150 donations all the time, but 100 people watching means a lot. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the stream, send out to your homies. We are going to be, if there's any zone fights, we're definitely going to be streaming every single zone fight from this KvK as well as our own. For those that don't know, I'm from 2268. We did verse 960 last KvK. We're currently versing 960, Arab 960 or 960 3.0 in 2429. And the pass openings for that will be February 6th next week for the pass 7 in HA, and then Kingsland's going to be February 9th. Not while we fight you. I mean, you could spy using my stream, you know? That's something people do most of the time. More like DVL in 1694. Yeah, we're honestly like, the goal of 2268 isn't to be the best of the best. We're not trying to catch them all. We're not trying to... It's been more so for the vibes, you know? So... Nah, people are joking that... So the joke is 960 is 960 1.0. 2605 is 960 2.0. And then 2429 is 960 3.0. That's what people were telling. That's what was going on in the stream when we were talking about 2429 during pre-KvK. So 2377 2377 is 2377. They're their own breed. It's more so for the memes. It's not actually like saying who is a predecessor or who is closest to 960. Um, 2605 greater, 2268 greater than 2605. I don't know. We'd have to see. I feel like they have more wills than us. Earth versus water would have been a good time in our KvK. Yeah, that would, like the 2 camp versus the 3 camp would have been fun, yeah. I mean, Chis does this to 2605 when he puts 60 SW versus 60 GT in the title, or saying what he wants to be the next 960. I guess. But at the same time, you know, like I understand the grind as a content creator. 960, by the way, like for content specifically, is like a content farm. You just, oh, by the way, they can't build flags in this choke. They're literally locked into the choke here, so they have to build around, which is what they're doing right now. So I kind of understand. Baba is migrating. I don't think there's an issue in aspiring to be like 960. Like I don't see an issue in what Chisco's trying to say. It's just or trying to do. Of course, I haven't like watched the content or seen the streams, all that kind of stuff, so I don't know exactly the verbiage that's being said, but at the same time, like, people will meme on you if you say you're building to be like 960 and then you get kind of rolled by them, you know what I mean? So I see both sides. The 960 flags are actually like kind of where the SW flags are. I mean, they are now touching the Huron, so they are a bit farther out. Maybe like 2 to 3 flags ahead of SW. First one Lost Kingdom to all Imperiums to one Alliance. Yeah, I remember back during COVID when 1846 had like 6 main alliances, right? Yeah, it's probably for the memes and the content. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I verse 960 and it's not easy. Especially in this KvK format where you can't fort wall. You have to rely on your flag lines and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's so easy to deny these flag lines, especially when you ran teleport, which is like one of the main things that we're talking about when passes open. So it's gonna be a tough one for what do you call it, 2605. So from here, what does 2605 do? I don't think there's any. Yeah, they didn't even capture these passes. I don't think the opponent camp did as well, but I don't see them building. Oh, they are building. Oh. Oh. So what's the play? Do they just go into this zone and they start fighting the four side? Like, do they get locked if they... No, they got past 5s. I was about to say, if they lose this zone and then they don't go into this zone, do they get locked? No, they have past 5 and then they get into this zone? Interesting. What a weird map. It's so complicated. I feel like it's a maze. Laguna didn't quit, still playing? Oh, he is? What's the problem, bro? Arvix plays in different kingdoms for Zenith. Arvix wants to bring all its accounts together in one kingdom. He plays in different kingdom because he can't get the gems for all his accounts. I don't think that's true. I feel like Arvix is in every single Vietnamese kingdom. Is that true or false? Like, I feel like he's in every single kingdom. Did you see Grand Prix, by the way? Like, I was casting Grand Prix and I think I was casting 89 CG or something. The Arvix, there's like 12 Arvix accounts. Just playing Grand Prix is crazy. They can enter Hellenberg, which is this zone here, I'm guessing. What's Hellenberg? is there no name for this? Is it just not popping up for me? Echo Plains, like the middle ones don't have names for me. Weird. Anyways, it's all good. Damn, these guys are AFK. Yo, Fluffy Pony, get that KP. Let's go. We got the murder ball here. Got the tower up. Foxton's the middle one, gotcha. I mean, like 489 and 1 Grand Prix, that's pretty high up, right? Thanks, Leah. How do you see the names? Why am I not able to see them? Oh, they're pushing in. They're pushing in. Let's see if anyone walks back from the SW murder ball. Oh, they're walking back, bro. They're walking. They're not. Alright, let's see. Yeah, Gomez doesn't want the smoke. I'm joking. Makes sense. Gotta refresh. I'm scared to refresh because I refreshed one time and then it said cannot spectate KvK, too many people watching. So I don't want to refresh because I don't want to risk not being able to get back in. It's not that big of a deal anyways. You can still watch the fights from here. Let's do some camera work here. Some zoom action. Oops. Well, by the way, the pulsing YSG for the best to pair with Boudica, so maybe I'll try YSG again. Yeah, they're getting pushed all the way up here. They're over here. Is this? Wait, who's fighting in the back? Why are they fighting here? Oh, they got like marches up here. Okay, that's pretty funny. Nah, the ball is up here, but they're killing 60 GT marches that somehow got to the back. I have no idea how that happened, but. Boudica's dying out. I still think she's the third best archer commander. She's definitely not in the top 2 anymore though. Like Herman Prime, Zhuge is up there, and I've heard cases for both of them being like the first and best. I still think I prefer Zhuge Liang over Herman Prime. But still, like, I think Herman Prime, you gotta have a bunch of them in your KD, and then from there, like, it'll start doing work. But if you're the only Herman Prime on the open field, like, it's not that big of a deal. Versus Zhuge Liang, you just always get so much KP. But again, I guess it's up to personal preference. Yeah, if you only have one Archer March, then yeah, for sure, Boudica's on its way out. But Archers are pretty good, so like having 2 is pretty good. Yeah, she's still definitely in top 3, 100%. Top 3 in the 3rd spot though, like firmly in the 3rd spot. The big downfall for Boudica would imagine Boudica's skill, but it was AoE. Like, that'd be crazy. The single target damage kind of ruins her. Well, not ruins her, but like makes her a tier below Zhuge Liang and Herman Prime. Yeah, this is... Oh, we got King Yoda over here. So, Justin did end up teleporting to, front lines here. Let's check where the flag line is for... And... Do they still have fast build? Yeah, they do. Check the 960 line. We saw them here. And yeah, they're building through their own their fort right now. And now they're up to here. They're getting past the midpoint. They're getting there. What's the SW fort at? An hour? The SW fort's gonna build. All the forts are gonna build. To Leo's point though, I think it would have been really interesting to see 960 place a fort there. Just, if not even to build it, just to deny, but looking at how the KvK is going, they definitely could have built the fort. Five marches is the average player 2 cav 2 inf for 1 arch or 2 arch. It's 2 cav 2 arch 1 inf. Right now, the inf marches are just not. There's not a good second one. Like Guan Yu is pretty decent, but the release of Sargon kind of screwed over infantry. Not gonna lie, like Sargon's so underwhelming. It's crazy. By the way, I see Chisco in this murder ball. We're starting to see 960 reball here. Nev Mina viable. It's good for swarming down structures. Like if you're trying to swarm down things in the open field, though, I really hesitate on suggesting one. What do you call it? I always hesitate in suggesting marches with 0 AoE, because if you don't have any AoE, it's gonna be really tough to like, I don't know. I feel like AoE is needed in a march. So KvK 2, I mean, yeah, yeah, you should be. I keep forgetting. I'm like, wait, new comms. I forgot KvK 3. They have SOC comms now. Liu Alex. Oh, I gotta try that actually. You know what? Maybe you're onto something. Would you suggest why am I here? Would you suggest Liu Alex over Liu Sargon? Or Sargon Liu? That'd be crazy though. Imagine me maxing Sargon and I'm still using Alex over him. Man, that's like my biggest regret. And maybe I'm gonna create a video on like my biggest account mistakes. What Joan? Pretty decent. I'm still confused to see if Hua or Nevsky is better. I personally think Nevsky is the stronger commander between the two, but I don't know. They're pretty interchangeable. Maybe I'll try Liu Alex's KvK and just bench the Sargon for good. Man, Sargon was so lackluster. Like, I'm sad about the Sargon. I mean, yeah, I mean, Nevsky Mina is pretty decent. Got CC expertise. Hopefully that's some gold keys. But if you're talking about investing in Mina, then unless you're like a new account and you're a whale, then that makes sense. Oh my, GG. GG with the dono. I think that's like 60. Greatly appreciated. thank you for the dono, and hopefully you're enjoying the streams. Is a silent killer Sargon good for swarming? Yeah, Sargon and Flavius, and that was in the same KvK as well, man. But GG, greatly appreciated. Hopefully we could win this KvK. I'm gonna put GG's for GG's in the chat real quick. There you go. This stream's been crazy, man. What the hell? Wow. Thanks for all the support. Not completely gold keys. Okay. One Alex, pretty decent, but I feel like it's so squishy. A lot of movement speed though. That was like the March before. I don't know if it's still like the most viable March though.
Stonks.
Yeah, it looks like they're just holding this choke. SW will have to flag around. Are they planning on flagging around, or are they just not going to flag? Oh no, they are. Right here. Wait, how are they building that? What? Wait. How's this flag building when they're... Oh, this flag's touching. It's just not updated. Weird. I was about to say, is that like a glitch? Because your flags have to be like touching directly for it to build. So I was like super confused, but looks like it's fine. It's gonna be leadership engineering next rotation. And then after that will be Cavs. KvK3 going for full Mina till second wheel, spinning 100, no longer too good due to gear update. Plus I have 1.2k heads. Man, I can't really give advice to the newer players anymore because like it's so different from when I was like KvK3 having SOC wheels and commanders and all that stuff. But 1.2k you could pretty much max like you could either go 5551 on 2 pairs or max 1 full pair, essentially. Like you're like 200 gold heads away from it. Depends on your gear and all that kind of stuff, right? Like if you have good inf and good cav gear, then you could go Luce 5551 CPU Luce, and then 5551 I don't know, Nevsky William through dailies. Do you even get dailies in KvK3? Like I actually don't know. 1 March, then yeah. Nevsky Joan. The only thing about 1 marching for Cav that's tough, or investing in Cav that's tough, is we're expecting new Cav commanders to come out. If they do, then what you invest in now might not be best in slot later. Like I'd expect the new Cav. We didn't even get an announcement for new leadership commanders, so I'm expecting leadership to come out like late February / early March. If that's the timeline, then maybe mid-May would probably be new Cav. Better than Guan? That's a great question. The thing is though, Nevsky Joan will always be relevant. Like I feel like even with a new leadership commander, I mean new Cav commander, the commander going out probably would be William. So in a 2 March situation, like Nevsky Joan, those 2 commanders would still probably be used, so it's not like the worst investment. But if there's a new Archer commander and it's really good, then it might not be the best in slot anymore, if that makes sense. I think 5551 Liu Che. I have to check what the Liu Che skills are. I will say 5551 Liu Che will get you more KP, but the AoE silence is just super underrated for Guan. So it really depends on like if you want to be the team player and you know go. I think if you don't max Liu Che, then running Guan's still fine. Like Guan CPO is still a really good march. But once you have enough to max Liu Che, then you could probably bench Guan. Yeah, Jones gonna be good for a long time. And I think Nevsky is like what can he even do better with Nevsky? I guess AoE, that's the only thing he's missing. Like Nevsky is such a goated commander. So I get one Nev. I guess that would work. One Nev, except for KvK 3 in Ruin and Altar fights is crazy good. Like I'm not on my main account right now, but by the way, let me check my main. Where is it? I got like 8 million KP off one rotation on my main. Is crazy. Yeah, CPO Liu Che, one of the top killers in Rise of Kingdoms for sure, 100%. 100p. How about 501 Henry versus Max Nebu? I mean Ashurbanipal, Paul, or do you mean Herman Prime? I got 9.2 million KP in a single one. Oh, wow, even better. Hua's pretty good, yeah. The weird thing about Hua though is 960 doesn't like the expertise. I'm like, there shouldn't be a situation where you'd rather have a commander without the expertise than with the expertise. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a bit weird. Two best inf marches. What would it be? CPO. Would it be Guan? Guan with CPO. Liu Che with Tariq? Or would it be Liu Che Gorgo? Something like that. I don't know. But I would just invest in one. Right now, with the state of infantry, I'd invest in one infantry march and then just wait for the new infantry commander out. One CPO, Tariq Liu. There you go. Gorgo LC. I heard it's pretty good, but the movement speed is kind of tough. I mean, look, we could see Al Haytham using just one of the biggest whales in back in the day. From I think they were in 2270. CPO Tariq, really? You think CPO Tariq's better? You think Tariq's better than Guan Yu open field? I have to see what Tariq does because I don't have a Tariq, so I'm not the most informed on his skill set, but I don't know. I think 5551 Herman's better than a Max Nebu. Watch one not good, like no, not good, but not good. I think wall keeping is solid, yeah. Yeah, Gorgo. If all the wheels are using Gorgo, then that means Gorgo's probably, you know. I guess if you're a whale, you don't really care about the movement speed that much because you're just gonna stat base anyways. So it's just all about the combat power, which makes sense. And then if you're a whale, you also can invest in the arch armament. And if you have Gorgo with Liu Che, a full arch formation, it's gonna do really, really well. So CPO Tariq Gorgo Liu because I love having CPO primary. Yeah, I mean it's basically, it's all personal preference at this point, right? I feel like infantry is in a weird spot where there's a top 2 commanders for sure, but who you use in that 3rd, 4th slot is like really dependent on 1, who you invested in, and 2, your personal preference. So I'm definitely looking forward to an infantry release for sure. Yeah, that's true. There's not too much one open field. And check Chisco marches, right? I mean, what? Chisco, what? There you go. They are building towards, and they're gonna take off a couple 960 cities here. 1, 2, 3 from the teleports. So let's get a flag line check for 960. What was this? Just swarming a farm account here? Oh, what's up, Taki? By the way, Taki is another content creator from 2268. Speaks Spanish, but there is English subtitles, so be sure to check her out. There you go. Rather leads using Tari, Garrison's leads using Gorgo. Everyone else stick with Alex. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And that's what I'm saying with Ashur Paul too. Like, I could max Ashur right now to replace my Nebu, but I don't know. I feel like I'd rather save the gold heads for the next release, and Nebu's not that bad, so. Ooh, they built the flag. SW was able to build the flag. I mean, this flag's already built, so it's not that big of a deal, but Spanish or Portuguese? I think it's Spanish. Oh man, I'd feel super bad if she's speaking Portuguese this whole time. Yeah, Spanish. There you go. Yeah, we're just waiting for these flag lines to touch. What time is it? 11:30. Not bad. How long have I been streaming? I said this would be like a 3 to 4 hour stream, and I was expecting the flags to touch. I forgot how long it takes for these flags to touch, bro. Look how far 960 is still. I mean, they're getting to the letters of Greenwood, but look at that. They're like not even, they gotta, and this is without a skillful as well, so this map is just so big. It's literally a Call of Dragons map. Literally. Oh, who's this? Oh, I thought they're swarming a city. That's not no biggie. Dirty Dan, what? There's a bunch of content creators coming through, huh? Dirty Dansky as well. Streaming Tides of War. That KvK looks so confusing, not gonna lie. Would you recommend scale damage skin first or 10% defense cap skin? That's crazy because my boy, I'm just plugging a bunch of people right now. Shappy literally just made a video about that like 2 days ago. Let me go ahead and
But today we're
whoops. But today you could hear Shappy. What did he say at the end? I don't know. He literally did testing on that for the skins. So I would trust his judgment on that. Why is Arvix in every big KD? I don't know. He just wants to be in the fights, which is fair. Just trying to spread love to other content creators out there. Okay, let's see. Chisco 1v1ing Wang Yu Wu Yan. Oh, he's going for the sad face here. Chis is 100p going for the sad face. I see the March swap. Okay, good March swap. Nice. He's getting super sandwiched right now. But they are pushing on this side, so it did distract like 4 people. I guess you could call that a win. Although there is some other, I guess it's 2 for 4 people, I don't know. I wonder what happens when your marches are out and then you get random teleported. And there you go, the sad faces. I should really use a zoom more. They stay there and you have a long march back. Damn, that's kind of that kind of sucks, huh? Imagine you just get random ported to the other side of the world and then you have to wait like 3 minutes before you could get back into the action. That's tough. But yeah, just flags being built. Fluffy Pony's been just walking out of the city over and over and over again. I wonder what the trades are like. I was sent back to zone 4 because of flag 40 minutes of waiting. Arca, damn, yeah, that's 40 minutes of waiting. Wait, you go back to zone 4? I thought you just got random ported into zone 5. Oh, damn, that's crazy. I'm getting hungry, not gonna lie. I didn't eat breakfast. Oh, I should have ate. But yeah, these flags, we got 11 minutes on this, so Skillful Craftsman is definitely over. So I would guess it'd also be over for 960 here. 960 zeroed this city, I believe. You're building up through here. So how many flags? Like 1, 2, multi-digit flag. Look how far we have to scroll just to get to the SW for it. So yeah, this is gonna be a very long process. And 605 looks delicious. And honestly, like doing pretty decently now. They got like a murder ball up and they're contesting 960 right now in this choke at least. So they're doing their best. I definitely think they're gonna keep true to their word where they're gonna try to drain 960 out as much as possible. But the thing is, like, if you're at 960, do you really get drained? Like, I think they have like a minimum amount of resources you need before you get into a fighting zone. I don't know what the minimum was. I thought it was 20 billion mixed. It might be more now. Anyone from 960 could let us know like what the minimum you need for resources is, but It's like the only kingdom that I know that has like a minimum amount of, well, that has like a minimum amount that's like 5 billion each. I don't know, wasn't that what that's what I'm saying, but wasn't 2605 saying like 960 is not going to be fresh at least? Like, they're at least not going to be fresh when they first 1093. That's true. I felt like they were still, they still weren't drained after our KvK, Leo, so. Aimbot scripts? I don't think they're using aimbot scripts. Like, when I versed 960, I didn't ever feel like they're using aimbot. I just felt like they had just more people. Yeah, 5 bill but low for them? Yeah. 5 bill each is low for them, yeah. Like, I saw like Tash with like 9 bill each. I'm like, damn, what the hell? That's like more than I've ever had in my Rise of Kings career. Yeah, I don't think they need bots. Garrison would happen, they could drain them a bit, yeah. It's a crazy situation of versus 960. And they're undefeated in KvK for a reason. I honestly felt like last KvK we could have won. Not gonna lie, but we just needed that pass opening activity 24/7. And that's the thing about 960 that's crazy, is their activity from pass opening pretty much stays throughout. Like, they're always active, they're always online. And I think that's going to be the biggest difference from 2605 versus 960 is after like 12 hours when SW goes into downtime, will they be able to hold against 960 who's active 24/7? I'll plunder Ploto for next stream. I think I'm off territory, so I'm lucky you can't steal resources from your kingdom mates, Taki. But yeah, there isn't really too much. I mean, there's like flag lines being built. Oh, this one's almost built. I guess it's getting there soon. You need to fight now. They dropped the fort. They did. Let's see. Hey, where? I don't see a 4 drop. Wait, what? Sorry, I'm like checking on my phone. Let me check Discord. I am in KvK right now, so. But like, it's HA. HA is so weird. Oh. I see. Oh wow, that's a lot of people. All right. Well, There isn't much going on in this KvK anyways. Let us time left on the forts. We got an hour left on these forts, so they're definitely gonna build. They're definitely gonna build. The flag line is still far away, so yeah, I think these forts are gonna build, but 960 is just gonna be able to flag up, and we'll have to see if we'll have to see if 2605 is able to stabilize with their flag line, or if their flags are gonna free burn. Alrighty, well, let's see. Yo, stream your fight or end it. What do you guys think? Should I stream my fight or should I just end the stream? Cause I'm fighting on my phone right now. Honestly, there's not going on in this KvK, much going on in this KvK. I'll probably start up another stream once the flag lines touch. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and raid my boy Red, because it's been a while since he streamed. He's one of the people that got me set up on streaming. Give him some love. Hashtag Ploto raid once we get in there. Give him some love. I'll probably start streaming in, I don't know, probably 3 to 4 hours, maybe near reset, once the flag lines actually get established here. So appreciate the love. A lot of donos today, which is crazy. Shout out to GG, God Straight. We got Pro as well, for the love, and I'll catch you guys in a couple hours. Peace.